I was reading a book the other day, and it said, if you go too fast, you'll miss the scenery. And then it had me thinking, stop and smell the roses, haha. Well, people are so busy wondering what the meaning of life is that they forget to live it. But I'm here. Shouldn't I just enjoy where I'm at? Do I have to question everything? Why do I have to question everything? It never stops. Trying to understand the expression before, but now I'm like obsessed with it. Kind of like fate. It's there. You don't really know why. And the more you question it, the more depressed you start feeling. And it's hard, really, trying to learn to be in the present moment because we're all so busy being busy with our senseless distractions that we forget where we're at. What about you? Do you ever feel like your brain never shuts off? Because, I mean, technically it doesn't. But mine is kind of like a busted radio that just won't shut off. And I think I saw that in a movie once. Empty conversations, thoughts, music, images, scenarios. It goes on. It's enough to drive someone crazy, right? But then, that's not just it. You go to bed, the same song is playing over and over and over again in your head. And all you want to do is be able to sleep, but you can't. Because you haven't figured out the lyrics to the melody that is playing over and over again. And you wake up, and it escapes you. And then you feel like you're always running, chasing after something. And maybe one day you're lucky enough to catch it and have a taste of it. I don't know. Then there's other days where I just think about my family, my parents and growing up, how messed up it was. And then some people have it worse, and I feel guilty about that. Because why the fuck am I complaining when people have it worse than I do? Do we all grow up with these strangers in our house? Technically, it wasn't a house, it was an apartment. But I never got to know the real them. Familiar faces, angry crying, and it gets fucking boring. This feeling of brokenness. Like, why can't you just be happy? Why can't you just do things right? And then you learn that it's not your job to fix anyone. You learn that making mistakes is human, and anyone who claims to not make any is a hypocrite. But that's society our days. You know, society's a real hypocrite.